I am so tired of these platforms making bad decisions. Okay, let's talk about all of the new Reels features. Full transparency here, I actually like these updates and I actually think they're really smart. There's one thing about it that drives me absolutely crazy. But before we talk about that, let's talk about the fact that we finally have A/B testing. So Meta is rolling out these tests that will allow creators to A/B test different captions and thumbnail options on their Reels to see what performs the best. For those of you who may not know, an A/B test is when you test two different variants of something, in this case the caption and the thumbnail, to see which one performs better. So basically what they'll do is they'll let you decide what thumbnails and captions to test. You can pick up to 4, and then they'll show the different variations to different viewers and followers, and then whichever combination performs best, they will automatically select as the one to keep. Now this is huge because up until now we didn't really have a tool for this, but now you have an official tool that gives you the proper insight to what your followers and viewers actually want to see. You have the hard data that says this performed better than this, and you can use that to consistently optimize your captions and your thumbnails. So I encourage you to critically think about it and try as many new formats and combinations as you can. You can try shorter captions, you can try longer captions. You can see what really stops the scroll for your viewers. Cut out what doesn't work, double down on what does. Just remember, what works and what doesn't work is constantly changing, and so what works today won't always work tomorrow, even if you find a winning formula. No matter what, you should always be trying new things in addition to what is currently working. So that's a pretty cut and dry, good job, no complaints here, thumbs up from Tristan update. The next one is where I start to get conflicted. You see, because basically what we're seeing here is like the gamification of Reels. They said, we're now rolling out the Achievements Hub in the professional dashboard where you can see all of your achievements across education, stars, Reels, and progression in one place. There's also a new achievement called Reel Streaks, which is earned by posting Reels on a weekly basis. They then go on to say that they're going to be testing different rewards for reaching different milestones. There's going to be weekly challenges, and the way to get all of these achievements is to do the things that you already should be doing anyways. Things like posting regularly, replying to comments, but I get it. They're trying to incentivize you to do whatever you can to get the most possible engagement. But what's interesting is that they're basically saying, play the game the way we want you to, level up, and then the more you level up, the better your reach will be. And that's not like inferred from the article. There's literally a part that says complete all the steps and you can earn increased visibility. And then right under that, it says it's automatic when you hit that level and it lasts for 2 weeks. So for 2 weeks, you will, in theory, have a burst of increased visibility to get your content out there, find new followers, and then gain more levels. And if you play the game right, you can also get a Creator on the Rise badge on your profile, which will give you even more visibility and even more reach. And what's kind of crazy is that they give you like the step-by-step instructions on how to get there. And again, I don't think this is like a bad update on paper, but I do have a problem with the execution of the idea. See, because as you scroll down in this article, we'll see new and improved analytics, but as we know, we already had this data on our Reels. We had retention graphs, we had watch times. We already knew that replays were going to be coming out. So is this just an interface update? No. My friends, this whole thing has in fact not been about Reels on Instagram, but Reels on Facebook. And that's why I'm so frustrated with these updates, because in my eyes, for businesses and creators, Facebook and Instagram serve two different purposes, and they both have their own strengths and weaknesses. So for example, Facebook has a much larger user base, a little over 500 million with a B more monthly users. So there is a much broader reach on that platform. But what I personally see on Instagram that I don't see as much on Facebook is this kind of more genuine connection between the community and the businesses / the creators. You see, Facebook is great for like broader audiences and less niche content, and Instagram is really great for community and really finding the right people that will help you scale your business. It kind of goes back to the saying that you only need 1,000 true fans willing to spend $100 a year to have a 6-figure business. I think something like that is much easier to find on Instagram, because how do you get those 1,000 fans? Well, you create a genuine community and create genuine emotional connections with your followers and your customers like you do on Instagram. So why not put these incentives and these tools on the platform that Reels started on, or at least on both of them? And like, I get it, okay? I imagine that Instagram Reels do more for Meta than Facebook Reels do, so they're probably just doing whatever they can to incentivize people to use the less popular option. But it really does bother me that it seems like they're trying to move people away from the platform that I believe is much better at doing all of these things naturally. The plus side of this is that they're literally giving you step-by-step instructions on how to use these new tools, how to play the game, and increase your visibility. So if nothing else, use that to your advantage. I don't know how far these levels go or how long they'll stay around or what the actual scope of increased visibility is, but I do know that it doesn't hurt to try. And plus, you can take all of the data you get from your A/B tests and captions and thumbnails on Facebook, and then you can bring that over to Instagram. So at the end of the day, this is a really cool update. I just don't like that they're kind of brushing Instagram under the rug, because there are a ton of benefits to both platforms. And if you want to know the best way that you can take advantage of Instagram and how to organically grow on there, then be sure to check out this video where I go over everything from Reels to Stories and how you can best use each part of the app to help grow your business.